Maybe if you toned down your assertiveness, they wouldn't have thrown you out of the Walmart and called the cops.
Thank you so much for your caring, but I need you to come down and post my bail.
Cleanliness is next to godliness, Mabel, but did you have to mop up the floor with the poor soul?
Your compassion is appreciated, but I'm 100% positive I am not guilty.
Maybe you need to work on your confidence.
I'll take that under consideration.
You always were the courageous one, even as kids.
As a courtesy, I'll keep my response to myself. Now get down here and get me out of here.
Your creativity for getting in trouble never ceases to amaze me.
I am practicing detachment from your comments about me.
That determination will serve you well, especially in jail.
Your enthusiasm for my incarceration is touching.
I strive for excellence in all things, Mabel.
My faithfulness prevents me from saying what I really want to. I know this phone is being monitored.
If you had a little more flexibility, maybe you wouldn't be in this mess.
I'm not asking for your forgiveness. I'm asking for bail money and a ride home. And don't forget my medications.
Friendliness never was one of your best features.
But I'm hoping generosity is one of yours.
You may want to try a little more gentleness the next time you get in a tug-of-war in the underwear aisle.
I was trying for helpfulness, but she just wouldn't listen to reason.
Honestly, I don't even think we are related.
I'll honor my commitment to be nice the next time I go in there.
Clearly, humility is a word you are unfamiliar with.
Is my idealism for trying to educate that woman trying on underwear and then putting it back on the rack so wrong?
Joyfulness comes to mind when I think of you staying in jail for the next 30 days.
Justice served is justice denied, Ange. Now get your butt down here.
Kindness prevents me from hanging up and changing my phone number.
I would love it if you would quit your yammering and get on the road. My bunions are killing me.
Loyalty to family always was one of Mama's favorite sayings.
Mercy, you talk more and say less than any man I know.
Moderation in all things, dear.
Modesty is not one of my best features, is it?
Obedience to God prevents me from commenting on that.
Your orderliness could be useful in this slammer. You could straighten up all the orange jumpsuits.
Have patience, Mabel. I'll be there directly.
Peacefulness comes to mind when I think about shipping you off to a nursing home.
Prayerfulness is one of my strongest traits, and I pray they didn't do a cavity search this time.
Your purposefulness in not getting in the car and coming to get me is really starting to tick me off.
Well, my reliability in getting you out of another scrape is the reason you called me. Been doing it since we were teenagers.
I respect the fact that you can recall all my shortcomings after all these years.
My responsibility to our dear Daddy's name prevents me from throttling you right this moment.
Reverence before God, Ange. Reverence before God.
My self-discipline has kept me out of jail, Mabel. Maybe you should try some.
The food service in this joint is horrible.
Have steadfastness, dear. I'll bring you a honey bun and a Mountain Dew. I'm sure your cholesterol has a few numbers left on it.
Tact is not a word you're familiar with, is it, Ange?
And thankfulness clearly is not one of yours, you old biddy.
Tolerance allows me to live in the same house with you and not poison your Ovaltine.
I trust that you really are innocent this time, unlike the other 13 times.
Well, trustworthiness is not something I've ever been known for.
In all truthfulness, dear, Mama and Daddy were never really surprised the way you turned out.
On our way home, can we stop at Unity?
Of course we can.